Since the day I had children, I've dreamed of one thing. What? Sending them to college? Are you kidding me? No! Building the ultimate gaming minivan. That's right, my friends. Under this false floor, I've got RGB cooling, 4 MSI laptops with RTX 4070 graphics, a gigantic battery bank that is powered by the solar panels on the top of the flippin' van, built-in wireless networking, and 4 high refresh rate gaming monitors, 1 for each child and an extra. The whole thing is powered by MSI. Massive shout out to them for sponsoring this video. And we're using their Stealth laptops, which are professional enough to take to a business meeting during the day and powerful enough to game at night or in the back of a car. Let's show you how we built it.
Since the last time that you guys saw the gaming minivan, there's been a couple of improvements. First of all is a big safety upgrade. We have a breaker right here for the wiring that goes to the back from the battery now, not the alternator. Another thing, we have solar panels. These guys right here have been professionally installed, so you don't have to worry about them flipping off and killing someone behind you. And speaking of killing people, we need to do a lot of improvements back here. First of which is that this is not attached in any way at all. So if we have a bit of a roll, you're gonna have 100 pounds of lithium iron phosphate batteries knocking you in the head. Not a good time. That's pretty easy to fix, but all of this I want to redo. Getting that attached down really won't be all of that difficult. There's some nice holes through the chassis right here that we can just bolt into. Easy peasy.
Oh my God, we're doing Starlink?
Don't show that. That's kind of a bonus at the moment. If everything goes really well today, we figure that out tomorrow.
I see. Wait, are we gonna have a usable trunk space?
Yes, you'll have a usable trunk space.
Oh, that's a big improvement.
Yeah, and we'll have RGB fans on either side, so that we, have airflow down there, of course.
Of course we will.
From there, very simple, just infinite cables absolutely hooked us up, and you have a bunch of these really stupid looking seat covers that make hiding them very easy.
Okay, those were like the only seat covers that were available for this van, so you can hate on them all you want, but it is in like new condition, and I have 3 kids, so.
Yep, I'm sure that the next owners will really appreciate you taking that bullet.
They will. How about the solar panels? Can we at least keep these as is?
Oh yeah, I'm not touching those. Those were professionally installed and not my problem at all. Just plug them in, they should work.
Cool, that would be great because so far all they've generated for me is extra wind noise.
And probably extra gas on your bill too, and a bunch of dead bugs.
Grody. These go on the backs of the seats using these wild adapters from Condor Blue. These are NATO rail to, what was it, RE locating pin or something? Yep. It slides onto here somehow, tightens on, okay? And then just threads into presumably something.
Yeah, we haven't totally figured out the something bit, but we have a Tormach, so that should be very simple.
Cool, and then there's game controllers, and these look awful.
Yeah, they look terrible, but hopefully you won't have to use them very much.
Oh man, that's gonna be freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a sick setup. All right, it's time to start building, which in our shop means it's time to start 3D modeling stuff. You can see right here I have the fan cover made, but I know what you're thinking. Alex, you only installed SolidWorks on this thing because MSI sponsored the video, and you would be correct because normally we would be doing it on this MSI laptop. As you can see, it is our shop laptop and it is incredibly dirty. We've been using it for the last couple of years, and we have like right here the 3D printed models for our little screwdriver making jig, but this thing has been awesome for us. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys might work somewhere where a bunch of RGB like that do not fly, which is where, of course, the new Stealth is just awesome. Also, 16:10, absolutely love it. You can see just a little bit more vertically, and it just makes so much more sense for stuff like this. And also, you can turn off the RGB, and your boss isn't gonna get mad that you can actually game really fast after work. This is why having robots to do your stuff is so fantastic. The first prototype that we did took about an hour to get all of the setup done and everything like that. The second one took us 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We didn't even have to do anything. Of course, if you're going to replicate this at home, you don't need a big old CNC machine to make a part like this, and you can buy headrest mounts off of the internet for relatively cheap, but we weren't able to get any of those here in time for when we wanted to make the video. Another huge upgrade to the router that we have is a composite nail gun, so we can just chuck a piece of plywood down and boom. Just shoot some nails into it, it'll stay there. And if the bit runs over these, since they are not metal, it's just totally fine. It just stays. All right, time to make the plywood for the false floor. Perfect. Yay! We've got the plywood for the top made. Now I just need to make these fan mounts, and we will have RGB fans in a minivan.
We have our laptop stand here and our piece of ABS that we cut on the Avid. We chose ABS because it's very easy to bend using heat.
Now I want to make my fan holders that are going to go on the top false floor, although it's going to be absolutely perfect, and I know this because I've already screwed it up, but I did it with cardboard. So the laser cutter is absolutely incredible, or you can even just use a printer if you prefer that, so that you can take your design and be like, wow, those holes don't line up, and then you've wasted this much scrap cardboard instead of a whole bunch of very expensive aluminum. Then you can very easily go, put them in the right spot, and be like, haha, in my expensive material, it's just gonna work. After an hour and 40 minutes of machine time, I have my bits and they're ready to be cut out. Turns out you can make your own clips for webbing, just like that. All of our aluminum parts are going to be sandblasted, which takes it from a finish like this to that. We're doing this for two reasons. For one, it looks pretty good, and also, sandblasting does not have to dry afterwards, so we don't have to waste time waiting for paint. Although the robots have done a lot of our job, sometimes it's easier to just do it by hand. Fan fits, get this all carpeted up, and it's gonna look fantastic. I know you'll blame it on your kids, but like, vacuum your van sometimes, Linus. Jeez, bye.
Are we ready to build?
Yes, it looks absolutely beautiful.
Looks beautiful, you say?
Yes.
Cool, and I'm glad you're so confident because I have a bit of a surprise for you. We are going camping this weekend.
Oh!
So in 2 hours, this has to be ready for me to take the kids on a road trip.
Wow, great.
But you were so confident a second ago. You said it was beautiful.
It isn't right now.
We better get started.
Let's get all of the monitors in. Everything's wired up.
Okay.
So we should be able to just attach them to the seats. That's set.
Cool. Wow, did we fab these?
Yeah, on the Tormach.
This looks sick.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go install it. Not gonna lie, these mounts are freaking sick. I do want this really tight though, because if it comes loose, the monitor is gonna be going all over the place. These are mobile displays, so they don't use a full-sized HDMI port. That's why we gotta adapt from full-size HDMI down to micro HDMI. Then we're using Type-C for power. Boop. As long as we got enough slack here, all this is gotta do is slip onto here. This is gonna be the best in-car entertainment system ever.
The one in the Escalade is pretty sick.
Better than this?
You'd need to add the laptops, but it is pretty darn good.
I got a 165 hertz display. There's no way they got that.
I don't know, it's got 36 speakers.
I can use Dolby Atmos headphones.
It also comes with headphones for each person. You don't want to find out what the deal is for power.
Well, wait, what? Yes, I do.
It's fine, it's fine.
Where is this coming from?
That's coming from the spare tire area.
This car has a spare tire?
Yeah, this car has a spare tire.
Well, where is it?
It's down here.
Oh my God, I have a spare tire. What the heck is this?
That's why I said you don't want to look at it.
It's just what, is this Velcro tape?
No, it's loom tape or Tessa tape. Also, you owe me a roll of Tessa tape.
Now it's time to talk about this. You guys promised an upgraded mounting system, and I gotta say, I feel like you delivered. Laptops go here, the EcoFlow hub goes here, the EcoFlow batteries go here and here, and the best part is with what looks like fairly simple Home Depot level fabrication, we get a false floor that we can actually put supplies on when we go on a road trip.
Home Depot and a CNC router, but yes. Yeah, we did make our own buckles for this though. Those are the prototypes. But
Those are made of wood.
yeah, those are the prototypes.
Is there a reason we opted for the wood ones?
No, we have metal. These are just simple prototypes. You cut it on the laser first, see if it works, then you make it out of metal.
Okay.
Way easier.
Okay, but so we're gonna go with wood then, or we're gonna put the metal one on?
We're gonna put the metal one on.
I'm just checking. I don't take anything for granted around here. In a nutshell, this takes power from the now upgraded, because we had some problems, alternator of the vehicle, and from the solar panels that are mounted to the roof. It uses that to charge up the batteries that we're gonna put on in a moment, and then outputs either AC or DC, depending on your needs. Do you need a stubby screwdriver for this by any chance?
Maybe.
Now's a perfect opportunity to promote it. Hold on, where's my backpack? Hey, there we go. Let's go. Stubby screwdriver. Yes. All right. In we go. How are we bolting this to the floor exactly?
With these.
With bolts.
These look long enough to go through the bottom of my car.
Exactly.
Thank goodness my wife has seen none of this.
Oh, she's gonna see it and she's gonna be so impressed. The last project that she saw was the water-cooled bed, so like, her expectations are probably so low right now. Okay, so just move around the bolt until I feel it, and then we'll know it's, okay, I feel it, there we go.
Hey, the system works. These bolts go through the battery mounts, through the bottom of the chassis, and then they're going to be nutted on from the bottom. And then, probably rusted on at some point. Hey, are we using stainless steel by any chance? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to have my feet above your face like that.
I think it's galvanized bolts, but I don't actually know.
Oh.
We were kind of thinking that we could upgrade them later.
Okay, cool. Ah, why is all this stuff falling on my face right now? Ah, it's all road schmoo. It seems like it's really not going anywhere.
One of those bolts is good for about 600 pounds straight pull, 120,000 PSI.
Okay.
Not bad.
Batteries?
Sure.
Boom. Yeah. Battery straps installed, sir.
Next is the Wi-Fi.
Hello. We were hoping to know what to do with the Wi-Fi.
I think it's going on the top of the EcoFlow.
You think?
That was the plan last time.
Okay, so it's just this. We already have the magnets installed. We put this on top of the EcoFlow, just like boop, and we're done.
Yep.
Sweet.
Well, that's really easy then.
Yeah.
Ooh, now's as good a time as any to show off the product we're using. We've got early production samples of our magnetic mounts. Basically, it goes on any keyhole thing like this. Slide it in, screw it tight, and boom. Magnetic Wi-Fi router, let's go! The reason they have both VHB backing and screw holes is that the idea is that you take these, you stick them down, so you don't have to do any measuring or anything stupid like that. Then you slide it off and screw them in. Or if you happen to be attaching to a power hub, you just don't screw it in. There.
Yay.
What was the point of building fancy Wi-Fi 6E into this thing, MSI, when we were just gonna use wires anyway? Got him. What's next?
A stupid plan.
Oh no.
It's not actually that stupid.
It seems to involve a hammer, so it's gonna be at least a little stupid.
Hammer and these nicely modified bolts.
You just invented a metal pointy stick.
Yes.
A really short one. Oh my God, I think I see where this is going.
We have these posts.
Yes, I see that.
We have this plate.
So we just screw these in, and then they're pointy on the top.
Yep.
And then we just whack it.
Yep. And then we have our holes. Or we drill the holes after.
Oh, this is just to mark the location. Yep. That's actually way less stupid than you made it seem. You know how long I've wanted to do this? I think this first made its way into the dock before you worked here.
Yeah, I think so.
What could go wrong? Okay, well, there's that one. There's that one.
Yep.
Nailed it. I mean, hammered it. They were bolts. Hi. I couldn't help noticing that all the computers go in the back under a false floor.
Yes.
How do we turn them on? Oh my God. Are you memeing right now, or did you actually not think?
I did not think of that at all.
Oh God.
We turned them on and put them down there, I guess.
They only ever go to sleep. If the kids shut down the computers, sorry kids, no gaming. We're gonna need a better solution for this in the long term, but it ain't happening today.
Anyway, have you seen these knobs?
This is the problem with engineers, okay? okay? They build you the finest knob, and then,
Look.
yes, you 3D printed a knob with an LTT logo on it. You did good. How do I turn on the computer, Alex? This is why, like it or not, they do still need me here.
What?
Oh, just to think of little details like how to reach a power button.
You just take the false floor off. I did think of how to properly control the RGB. So you can connect it to the player 1 computer with this little hub right here. And then you can have fan speed control based off of that computer and also control the RGB in your trunk.
We've actually got 2 different computers for the setup, but they're not as different as you might think. We've got the Stealth 16 Studio and the Stealth 14 Studio, and then we've also got the Stealth 16 Studio in white. Okay, they really did send us quite the variety pack here. The point is...
This one's an engineering sample. We can't actually game on it.
We can't?
No.
Oh, okay. The point is, the ones we can game on have Core i7 processors, RTX 4070 graphic. Like, okay, cool. All the connectivity we need, SteelSeries keyboards. That looks like a really bright, vibrant display. Do you have specs for that?
40 hertz.
Oh, sick. Not that I'll be using it, but cool. And look at that, the team preloaded some games. We got Vampire Survivors, Dirt 2, Overcooked, because I need my kids playing Overcooked in the car. Oh good, that'll help with squabbling. Don't touch the rice. I'm in charge of rice. We got a little confused by one of MSI's talking points for these laptops. They say it has a vapor chamber cooling design to unleash the maximum performance, but then a separate one says it has a heat pipe cooling design to unleash the maximum performance. It turns out it has both. So, cool. I don't really care how they do it, as long as we get these installed and they're able to stay cool and run at full performance in a fairly restrictive environment. They're gonna go in like this, with the smaller one toward the back and the bigger one toward the, here we go, front of the vehicle. And the idea is that even though they're different sizes, now they are at about the same height. So when we put the false floor on, we should have plenty of clearance. One concern is this top of this getting like beat up going in and out. I think we're gonna put some kind of rubber thing here, but one of their other talking points for this is that it's extremely fingerprint resistant, which so far it actually seems to be holding up pretty well in spite of my fingers being absolutely grody right now. Man, the back of this looks freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Those are chunky HDMI cables.
Yep, want as much signal integrity as we can before we go to that stupid adapter micro HDMI crap.
That's fair. Display settings. It should be duplicated.
There we go!
Hey! Nice! Okay, and then I close this and nothing happens, right?
Yay! Yay!
Okay, fantastic. Okay, where's that power squid gonna live?
I was kind of thinking that we could sort of tie it down to the strap, sort of like there somewhere.
What do you guys need help with now?
You just got something pawned off to you.
And where's this gone?
This is a touch screen that is to like monitor and control the whole thing back here, the EcoFlow.
Okay.
So it kind of goes where the driver can see it and touch it.
Okay.
Haha, good luck. In our perfect world, the plan was kind of here-ish.
Oh wait, we could just ruin your phone mount and attach it to that.
We could just put it in the middle.
Yep.
How will I Google Maps though?
Through Android Auto.
This is a 2016, sir. I do not have Android Auto. That's why I have a phone mount. Let's just chuck it in the center console.
Yay!
It's probably occurred to some of you that it might make more sense to do something like this with mini PCs rather than laptops, both from a cost and practicality perspective. But what you can't do with mini PCs is haul them all out when you reach your destination and then, you know, game on the picnic table.
I have some bad news.
Oh my God, there's no headrests in that style in the middle seats.
They are in that style. They're very slightly different. They are about a 1/4 inch difference. So even if you like hold them up to one each other, they look the same until you do it like here, because it's just ever so slightly different. There we go, RGB power.
It looks like it should work.
One of our stretch goals is Starlink Internet. It's already, I think, an hour and a half past WAN show. It doesn't seem like a good time to be attacking stretch goals, but like, Sebastian was looking for something to do and I thought I'd help.
Got nothing better to try.
Yeah, okay, let's try. It's really big.
It's really big.
Is this the like business, like you can use it anywhere one or whatever?
I have no idea.
Yes. Ah, yes.
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, when I plug this in, we should have fans. There we go.
All my controllers and everything are paired. We're just about ready to close it up, but we haven't dealt with networking yet. And oh, I was about to say the 13-inch ones don't have Ethernet jacks, but USB-C to Ethernet. Okay. All right. See you later, Alex.
Hi.
A wild Luke and Dan appear. Luke's helping now.
Yeah. It goes in like this. Oh, cable. Okay, we're good.
It magically worked.
Hey!
Hey!
Well, that's a problem.
I guess we're just gonna keep screwing it on in spite of that. Cool.
You need something to stop whatever is
the other side.
Because if you press into that, the fan blades are touching something.
Okay, well what I can do on my trip is I can just wedge something into this corner.
You just need another post or something to hold it
And
up.
then, how professional does that look once we cover it all up? I say very. Should we see if we can get any power to the solar?
Sure.
Okay, let's pull it out of here. Hey!
174.
Okay. You know what's funny is what I was expecting was a couple of mirrored displays, one system, and then just like they all have to play the same game. This is absolutely wild. Everyone can be doing completely their own thing. Oh yeah, there's headphones. We have headsets. We are clearly not doing that today. I mean, these also have built-in speakers, so I guess that's fine too for now. Sick! Oh no, there's headphone jacks! Ah! Hey Luke, do you want to grab the EcoFlow thing and see how much power we're drawing now that Dan and Sebastian are both playing games?
Yeah. Output 330 watts.
Oh shoot, is my son playing Rocket League right now? Okay, I'm just gonna boot him. Sorry, sweetie. He's probably just gonna...
From Rocket League, he might have been in a ranked match.
He's probably in a ranked match.
Oh!
I know, I'm a terrible father. Okay, seatbelts everyone. It's road trip time, boys. Gotta set a good example for the people. This is awesome!
I am very motion sick. Same. So you can actually adjust the amperage, I think.
Yes.
In the menu.
You can.
Oh yeah, turn up the
So if
amperage.
you take that up,
And we'll just crank this up to how much?
Double it.
see if it breaks the car.
Double it,
Save.
you wimps.
Input 400 watts.
All right. Frickin' A.
And it doesn't really change if you rev or not, so. We're pretty much green.
This is awesome! Okay, I'm gonna steal Creator Warehouse Engineering for more projects. I know that's not what I'm supposed to do, but
Hey, they're your employee.
this is
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, but they work for a different company. That's like really not how that works. Who do you think I am? You know, Elon Musk bringing in Tesla engineers at Twitter? Those fans are going back there, hey? I think that's the laptops.
Oh, the laptop fans. Yeah, they're probably.
Should we check our thermals?
86.
Okay, that's more than reasonable.
That's not bad at all, actually.
How's our GPU doing? Hotspot maxed out at 80. That's great. Awesome! This is awesome news. Don't mind me casually sitting in the van getting ready for our trip the next day and what's this? 250 watts of solar charging right now? 300 watts from solar. Hey kitty boos.
Hi.
Traffic can't ruin our day.
How was your camping trip? Kids love it?
It went great. It was pretty much like this. They played games in the car, which kept them nice and quiet. And then, we arrive at the campsite, pull out the Starlink, got the 4-laptop LAN party. We didn't even need to pull out the Wi-Fi router because as it turns out, you can all just hotspot to the Starlink and you're good to go. And okay, yeah, I guess you guys are all connected already. Alex is playing Rocket League. Really? You're playing Overcooked by yourself? Yeah. That's kind of weird. I mean,
It's fun. Have you
Torchlight at
tried
least
it?
makes sense. But the whole thing unpacks and is ready to go in about 6 minutes. Freaking awesome. But to take it to the next level, Starlink, kind of the star of the show here. We have a single session of Ultimate Chicken Horse going right now with all 4 players in it, get this, using Steam Remote Play. And guys, I mean, is it working? Everyone go to the farm. I'm ready up.
Yeah, it's going great. How did I die?
Hockey puck to the face. There is a significant host advantage, I'm not gonna lie. Man, my hockey puck, gift that keeps on giving, man. Whoa, you snake almost ate the puck. Eat the puck, snake! This is so much better than real camping. And this might just be the ultimate gaming minivan. You don't even have to sit in the minivan. Yeah. You take the whole thing out, it's like, seriously, I cannot believe how well this was performing. The fact that you guys are able to play this game at all using Steam Remote Play on satellite internet like this.
I can't believe that we can see the screens. There's the sun behind us. I honestly thought that we just kind of have to fake it.
Oh, yeah, I had no trouble with it at all.
Yeah, it's actually great.
This is flipping awesome. I'm dead.
Oh, I died too.
Not that it matters. I'll be getting plenty of opportunities to play with this, and it is every bit as fun as it looks because, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Okay, there were some delays. I've actually had this installed in my van for like 6 weeks now, and it's been amazing. If you guys enjoyed this video, hey, you might enjoy the last time we did a video in a car. Alex, any thoughts?
GR Corolla?
Sure, how about just a review of a car?